Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to your brand new video over on PrizePicks. Today I got a 4-man entry for you guys. We got 2 plays in the 1 NBA game that we have, and then we also got 2 video game picks. We're going to end all of that, but first up, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this one. It takes 2 seconds, completely free. Let's try to get to 10 likes in this video. I think we hit that yesterday, and it would be absolutely awesome if we can go ahead and hit it again today. Now let's go ahead and talk about the recap. And like I always say, man, this is one thing you will see me doing every single day without fail, that you will not see a lot of other YouTubers, people on Twitter, people on Instagram, TikTok, anywhere on the internet doing. And that is recapping their picks, recapping their wins, recapping their losses. And actually on Saturday, we had a winning day. We sent out 9 slips, one of them rebooted, so it was basically like 8 units we sent out, and 2 plays cashed. One of them cashed right here for 3.5x. Should have been way more. If this guy plays, he gets way more. But then this was our big winner of the day, cashed for 8.25x. Very, very good slip. And we actually had a lot of close losses. Like this one right here, we needed just these 2 guys to get like 5 or 10 more pass attempts each. This time we just needed 1 guy to get 3 more kills than we would have. This time we just needed 1 guy to get a few more passes and we would have got it. And then there was also some plays like this where we just straight up miss it all. But what I'm showing you guys here is correlation, right? Correlation is taking 2 players on the same team over together or under together. That is typically the most common way of correlating plays together. That could be soccer, that could be Valorant, Call of Duty, Counterstrike, all these different types of video games. And in this case, we took both of these soccer players on the over together, expecting their team to possess the ball a lot and therefore go over on their pass attempts. Then we took both of these guys on the under together, meaning that this game would be a shorter game and their team wouldn't do as well and they wouldn't get as many kills. Unfortunately, the exact opposite of both those things happened. But the important thing is here, they still hit together. Both of these guys on the same team together hit the unders. And both of these guys on the same team together hit the overs. And I like talking about the losses just as much as I like talking about the wins, because the losses show exactly what our strategy is. And here was a huge win, right? We expected that this one team would not do very well at all, and both of these guys, Owner and Doron, would go on the under, and that's exactly what ended up happening. And then we said the same thing right here for Zelix and Zershin, that both of these guys wouldn't do very well, and it would be, a very short game. And that's exactly what happened, right? Team Spirit absolutely blew the wheels off of their Mouse team right here, meaning that these guys went on the under and it wasn't close. On the free picks, we had this one, which our PrizePicks play of the day, it literally just was gray, so nothing to talk about there. And then our YouTube slip from yesterday, guys, this was a perfect slip. And what do I mean by that? I mean that it was very, very correlated. We took 2 players on the same team under together. They cashed. We took 2 players on the same team under together. They went on the over. We got that one wrong. But the point is, they are hitting in the same direction as their teammate, and it is very, very correlated. The reason why both of these guys actually did hit on the over here was simply because they won both games. And I'll show you guys the exact scoreboard. This website that I'm pulling up right now is SofaScore. If you guys want to check video game picks, specifically League of Legends, I would go to SofaScore. So Cloud9 versus Team Liquid, what we expected was that this game would go 1-1 or maybe even 2-0 in favor of Team Liquid. Unfortunately, the exact opposite happened. The team that we bid against, which was Cloud9, they won both games. And as a result of that, both of the guys, Blabber and Appa, had good games. Because when you win a game in League of Legends, you get quite a few kills. And when you lose a game in League of Legends, you don't get that many kills at all. So these guys both went on the over together. But if we had switched and we'd taken both these guys on the over together, we would have cashed them both together. That's the point. The idea is we're taking correlated picks. Either they're hitting the over together or they're hitting the under together. Now, let's get into the next bit of today, which is the Discord. I just want to say real quick, make sure you guys are joining up on the Discord. I talk about this every video because we only started this Discord like 3 or 4 weeks ago now. So it's pretty new, but we got almost 500 members in here. Make sure you guys are joining up in there and you get bonus free picks from me every single day. Why not get it? Now, one thing I got to talk about, super important. We are launching 2 more slots of the free mentorship program. Right now, I took around a few students last week. And what I do with you guys in the free mentorship program is super simple. I get on several calls with you online and build out a personalized profit plan for the next 30 days, teaching you exactly how to profit and showing you the exact tools, softwares, and exact apps that you need in order to profit with sports betting. So it removes all the guesswork and it implements a system that you guys can go ahead and rinse and repeat on your own. You're not waiting to see picks from me. You are understanding exactly how and why this is a profitable strategy, and then you'll be able to implement it on your own. And like I said, guys, this is 100% free. Everybody else who does this kind of service in this sports betting field charges thousands of dollars per month. They charge thousands of dollars up front as well to just teach you guys these picks. or exactly how to profit, I'm giving it away all for free. And to show you guys that this works, well, if you want to get in, DM me the word plan right here. To show you guys this works, this is some proof from I took on like 4 or 5 students this last week. So like a Monday was my first call. So literally 6 days ago. And one guy, I'm not going to reveal any names right here, but one of my clients right here started with $200 and he's already profited $400 since starting. $400 in a single month. This guy had no idea exactly what these strategies were. And honestly, he even said it himself on the call. He didn't really understand what the profitable strategies were. How do I profit on this? And he's understanding now. He's getting a 28% ROI on 400% profit, or $400 profit, excuse me. And he started with $200. This is possible for anybody at any bankroll. I just want to help you guys succeed. And that is one of the clients here. This is another one guy right here. This guy's actually on the VIP, and he's learning from me exactly how to use the VIP methods of correlation. And he cashed another one today for an 8.5x, guys. This stuff works. If you're on PrizePicks, if you're on Underdog, even if you're not, bro, just DM me the word plan. I'm going to help you out, and we're going to get you green slips in no time. Like, I was expecting this to take 30 days for some of you guys to hit profit. You're hitting it within 5 or 6 days using my strategies. It's ridiculous. Now let's get back into the picks for today. We're going to start off with 2 video game picks. We're going over to League of Legends LOL right here. And we're going to scroll down all the way on maps 1, 2 kills. And we're actually going to hit these 2 guys right here, which is Rahel and Hambach on the unders at 7.5 kills. Now, if you were listening when we talked about Cloud9, what are we expecting for this team? We're expecting that this team either goes 0-2 or 1-1. Now, being 100% honest, this team losing both games is very unlikely. This team is Sentinels right here. They are minus 1,000 to win the series, meaning they're minus 1,000 to eventually win the best of 3. That doesn't mean they're minus 1,000 to win 2-0. They're around a minus 350 to win 2-0. But that being said, even when this team wins both games, right? So like here, let me show you. When Rahel wins both games, he is still hitting the under at 11.5 at a pretty common rate. Now you might go, well, Bam, I thought you said when a team wins, they're going to get a lot of kills. So when they win both games, you're probably going to get a ton of kills. And yeah, that's true. That typically happens. But what's happening here is that Rahel's line is set so high because they are such a heavily favored team. His line is set up at 11.5, which is unprecedented for any League of Legends player. And in this case, he even played Dig not super recently, but earlier last season. And here he got 10 kills against them. Or in January, he got only 7 kills against them earlier in August. And guys, this is just a case of a player having a line that's too high, right? And if this is the crazy part, this is what his graph looks like if he wins both games. This is how he's going on the under still when he's winning both games. This is very rare, right? Usually when you go on the over, you win both games. If for some reason, if somehow Dignitas, which is the opposing team, can pull off at least 1 game victory, then this guy will, instead of winning both map 1 and 2, he's going to win map 1 and maybe not map 2. If he only wins 1 map, look at that. Instantly, he's hitting the under at a ridiculous rate. When he only wins 1 map, he hasn't hit the over in 5 straight games. So this is just an example of a line being too high. So that's why I like Rahel on the under. And Hambach, the numbers are very similar. I'm not going to go into them. Rahel's are actually more stark, but at the end of the day, guys, these are correlated picks. So when Rahel goes on the under, if he does, there's a good chance that his team is also going to struggle, right? It's a very, very simple correlation method here. And we can get into it more in later videos because I know this video is kind of dragging on a little bit, but these are our 2 picks right here, Rahel and Hambach. Now, play number 3 is going to be a personal play right here, and I'm fading James Harden. I've seen this movie before. Game 7, James Harden, you just don't take him on the over. And I don't care if this is a mathematical pick. I don't care if he's looked good in these last few games. His line is A, too high because he has been balling these last few games. And B, it's Game 7, James Harden. Like, you guys know, this man is not about to turn up in any way, shape, or form. I like James Harden on the under here. I'm taking him personally at 29.5 PRA on the under, but you can take him wherever you want. I think this is definitely the best spot for him, but yeah. And the next play I'm going to go ahead and take is actually a little bit more of a mathematical edge pick. And we're taking Cade Cunningham on the under at, let me see if I can find it, 7 3-point attempts. Now look at that, guys. Right as I take a play that is profitable play, this happens every single day. I take a play that's profitable. This time it was Cade Cunningham under 7 3-point attempts. I click record on my YouTube video. 10 minutes later, the play's been bumped. Now it's at 6.5 3-point attempts. That's actually a very big deal because if you get 7 here, we lose. And if you get 7 on my previous play, he would have pushed. I still like this on the under at 6.5 3-point attempts. I'm not going to go ahead and try to give you a new pick now, but this is just proof that we take profitable picks because every time we take a pick, or very often, I'm not going to say every time, but a lot of times when we take a pick, PrizePicks goes and bumps it. This is just what happens. It's a super, super consistent thing because PrizePicks knows we win. PrizePicks knows we win. That's the only way I can go ahead and explain that to you guys. Now, before I get you guys out of here, those are my 2 picks for the NBA Game 7. Super excited for that. These are my 2 picks in esports. Hopefully they can cash for us together. And make sure you guys take this as a power play. Please, for the love of God, do not click the flex play button when you're taking a 4-man. It is horrible value to take the flex play. Take it as a power play. It's going to give you a full 10x, which we absolutely love to see. And that's all I got. I appreciate y'all watching all the way to the end. And let's make some money on the NBA on Game 7 on Sunday.